Hey everybody, it's Lisa, and I found some fun experiments that I thought we would do today. And basically, they are experiments to see how your health is. One I found on the internet, one I found from, I believe it was Dr. Axe, and the other one is a tried and true method that actually your doctor would probably have you do if you've got some thyroid issues. So, the first one, the one that I just said, was taking your temperature, and not with just any ordinary thermometer. This is actually a basal thermometer, and you can find it at any like department store. I found mine, and it basal is different. It's what women use to check their blood or their temperature in order to get pregnant, to check their fertility and the right time and the wrong times. So you want to get yourself one of these and lay it by your bed. And the first thing you do before you even get out of bed is take your temperature, okay? And then after that, you probably want to take your temperature later on in the day. You want to keep record of it. I did it for about 2 weeks just to kind of get a good reading. And I'll explain more about that later. But right now I'm going to tell you the experiments, and then we're going to come back with some of the results, okay? The other one is kind of gross, and that's why I'm not going to do it here, is the spit test. So basically, you spit into a glass of water. And what happens to your spit in the water is kind of supposed to give you an idea of how your thyroid's going. So, and the other one, and kind of what got me spurred to do this, was I saw this on the internet. And basically, you take a spoon, just like this, and you lick it for a period of time, put it inside a plastic bag, expose it to light, and supposedly whatever happens on the back of the spoon by the smell and by the look is going to give you an indication of how your health is. So I'm kind of excited, and I'm going to take a break right now. I'm going to do these experiments, and then we're going to come back and talk about them some more. Okay? Okay, I'm back. And I want to let you know, I apologize for the shaky video, but I'm just kind of holding this by my hand. It's going to be kind of short and sweet, but I wanted to let you know, okay, I did all 3 of the experiments, and actually I've done 2 of them before. The one where you spit into the glass, I did a long time ago, even before I had any kind of diagnosis with my thyroid. And it's kind of gross, okay, but what happens is when you spit into the cup, if there's a lot of like long and stringy, things hanging down from your spit, I know it's kind of gross, but we all do it. That means that there's like a problem, that your thyroid is basically struggling. And today I did it, and you know what? It's actually a lot better than the last time that I did it. So, it is an indication, and I kind of like these home tests because they're indications, but you're not going to know anything for real unless you get inside and get some blood work done. So that was test number 1. Test number 2, I haven't actually done this for a while, but there we go. 96.54 is my basal temperature, and that's actually kind of low. You want it to be either it's 97.8 or above. All through my testing, my 2 weeks, my basal was low even after I took some iodine, or I did like I put iodine on my arms, or after I took some thyroid supplements. I don't take any medications right now, but yeah, it's still a little bit low. We don't want to hide from the facts of what's going on in our bodies. We just want to try to work with them. And in order to work with them, we have to do these tests. And the other one was the spoon test. And I'm not real sure how accurate this one was, but basically you like lick the back of the spoon for about a minute, and then you stick it in a clear plastic bag and expose it to light. Put it like underneath a light for about a minute. My spoon is pretty clear, and it didn't have an odor to it. But let me tell you some things. I actually had to write them down because there's quite a few. So if it's clean and no smell, it says no problem. All right, well, we kind of know that there is a problem because my temperature is kind of low and there's still a little bit of a problem with the spit test, okay? So I'm not real sure how accurate this spoon test really is. But if you want to try it at home, I'd be so interested in hearing your results and see what happened. And if you know some of your, your body and you know what's going on, maybe you could let me know, does it work, So here we go. So if you have an odor that's putrid and sharp, it means that your lungs and stomach are a little bit, straining or suffering. If it's sweet, you could have diabetic problems. Ammonia would be a kidney problem. And I have to go back to the diabetic problem, is that I've actually heard that parents have actually found that their children have had diabetic problems is by, like when you're, cuddling with them and hugging them and kissing on them, and their breath smells like so sweet. And it was an indication that there was a problem. So I do believe that. I know that for a fact, that I've actually known people that have found out, that their kids have been diabetics by smelling their breath. Okay, back to the list. Ammonia means your kidneys are struggling. If you see yellow or white blotches, your thyroid. I didn't see any. Purple is cholesterol or circulation. White blotches are respiratory infection. And orange is your kidneys. So you know what? It's a little bit of fun of home testing. It doesn't take away from anything that you should do. If you're having issues, you should go see a doctor. You should have some blood work done. You should investigate and see what you need to do. Absolutely start, like checking out the foods that you're eating, your gut health, because everything is from the gut. If you're maintaining a lot of fat in your belly, I learned this years ago, it's where most of your disease comes from, is that fat. So if you can get rid of that fat, Dr. Axe just said on one of his, little casts that he did on the internet, that if you, and I'm trying to get it right, if you reduce the belly fat, you reduce your chances by 3% of cancers and over half of like heart disease and circulation problems. So much has to do with what we're eating, how we're eating, and, getting rid of that body fat. And I can tell you I'm down another, since the last time we talked, probably 2-3 pounds. And I still got a little bit of fat there, and I want to get rid of that. I haven't really been doing a lot of exercising. I've been working on my upper body and my arms and strength. And I'm going to start doing my more of my yoga again, and maybe some Pilates classes. But you don't want to stress your body out on exercise, man. I was going to the gym right after a 12-hour day at work and trying to do gym and come home and then take care of everything here. I was doing schoolwork at the time and my body was so stressed out. So I've cut the gym out, okay? And I've done stuff here and I haven't started my walking yet. I'm going to do that because it's so nice outside. So, okay, back to this. It's my tests, and I just want to share them with you. Please let me know. I want you to do some of these, and I want you to let me know your results as well, especially this one, because not everything we know on the internet is true, and I'm not sure about this one. So let me know what you come up with, and if you have a diagnosed problem and it shows up on the spoon, I'd love to know that as well. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.